guys, so today I'm going to talk about being 17 and pregnant, and I guess my experience with being pregnant and how I got pregnant, or like the story of me like finding out that I'm pregnant and where I am now in my pregnancy. So I guess to start off, if you're new to my channel, of course, my name is Thea, and I'm 17 years old right now. Okay, so sun is coming out. Okay, so it first started when I was talking to this guy. He's a little older than me, and we was talking for a little minute, and he slid in my DMs or whatever. I was like, okay, hey. And then I'm sorry if the sun is, I gotta change that. Okay, see if that's better. Okay, we started talking and we started hanging out for a while. I mean, like we hung out, whatever. And then I was a virgin at the time, so I was like hesitant about having sex, and you know, I'm so sorry if that's kind of irritating. The divide in the window. So I was hesitant. I was just like, I don't know, I'm still a virgin, like, I don't, like, you know, I don't know. And then I was like, you know what, I was feeling him, I was feeling his energy, I was feeling his vibes. And then I was like, you know what, I think I'm ready to have sex. So I end up having sex, and it was in his car, and like it was like really late at night. It was in front of my house, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we had sex in the back seats. And I was just like, okay. So we was like seeing each other after that for a while. So the part where I kind of found out or kind of knew was when I hate this divide in my window. Was when I guess I was like a week late on my period, and like it wasn't the first time it's happened. I mean, like I was just late, and then I kind of had the feeling I was pregnant. Like I didn't have any symptoms, but one night I was really nauseous. I was so nauseous to the point where like I couldn't stand up, I couldn't talk, I couldn't even lay down. Like it was like crippling nausea. So I was like, okay, I must be pregnant. And I was like texting, I was like, I think I'm pregnant. I missed my period, and I wasn't tracking my period. I just kind of know when it's gonna happen because my boobs get sore. This just really made my boobs get really sore. So I'm like, okay, my boobs are really sore, where is my period at? So it never happened or whatever. and my dad, I had told my dad that I had sex because he wanted me to tell him when I did it. So he kind of had a feeling I was pregnant. He's like, okay, we making because it was like one day I was like running back and forth to the bathroom, and I guess that's one of the things to tell if you are, whatever. So he's like, okay, let's make a doctor's appointment. He called now it just got really dark. This is complete bullshit. Okay, so he called the doctor's office, and he was like, you know, I want to get my daughter checked up. I want to get her birth control tested, check her vagina, you know, get everything. She talked to me, whatever, I get everything checked. Okay, whatever. So we get there, it's a Monday, it's a school day, and I was like, fuck. I was so scared. I was like, fuck. So when she's like I'm getting into the stirrups and everything, I got my gown on, and when she gets back, like about to do the exam, she's like, I just want to let you know that your urine tested positive for pregnancy. And I broke down. I was so emotional. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, pregnant? but I kind of had I kind of felt like I was pregnant. Especially with the abdominal pain, the bottom of my stomach that I was having. It felt like cramps, but I wasn't on my period, and I was like, okay, I'm probably pregnant. So it didn't really hit me until she came back and was like, okay, you're pregnant. And I cried so hard. And then that's when she did the exam, and then that's when like she got out, I got dressed again, and she was like, I know you're young, you know, she talked to me, whatever. And she was like, do you want to tell your dad, or do you want me to tell him? And then I mean that wasn't really like, I didn't have to tell him, but it was just like I mean, I was getting birth control that day, so I kind of had to tell him, I guess. So yeah, I told him, and I mean, I'm sorry, she told him, and he sat there for a second, and then he was like, excuse me, I'm finna step out for a second. And then he stepped out, and then he just, I guess he called my mom. He was texting people and like texting his close friends, girlfriends, whatever. And then I called my mom while he was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, Mom, I'm pregnant. She was like, I was crying. She was like, it's gonna be okay. Da, da, da. Like, very supportive. And that's why I'm very grateful for my mom. She's very supportive when I found out. But she kind of already like knew that I kind of like thought that I was pregnant. So that happened. I forgot how many weeks she said I was. I forgot, but I had sex sometime in February. And I have the exact dates, but I can't remember them right now. But yeah, she's like, okay, yeah. And then I was supposed to get my blood work done and everything, and we just walked out. Like, he was like really mad, and the lady was trying to talk to me about abortions and how she got one, and how if I just get the pill and just move on. And I was very emotional that day. I was very conflicted. I didn't know what to do, of course. And I was just like, I can't have this baby. Like, I have to get an abortion. I can't do this. I'm so young. I still haven't finished high school yet. And that's basically how it went. I was just very emotional. It was a fucking very bad day for me. Just one of the very bad days. I was like, okay. So later on, our relationship got really bad. He eventually put me out, I guess. And then I moved in with my best friend for the last couple weeks of school, last month of school. And then my best friend's mom kicked me out. She kicked me out. She didn't know anything, but she kicked me out because of certain situations that happened. But I'm still cool with my best friend. But I'm very grateful for her mom for letting me stay at her house. But yeah, that was really it. Now I'm out of school. I'm on summer vacation. I'm supposed to be doing summer school, but that's not happening. I just make shit up when I get back to school, because I'm not really in a position to be doing summer school right now. But yeah, me and the father of my baby, we tried to be in a relationship, but that didn't work because of certain reasons. And yeah, so it's just me and my baby now. I'm 18 months and 2 days today. My pregnancy experience has not been the best, only because it's just a lot of being down and just being depressed while I'm pregnant, and a lot of pain, a lot of issues that has come up, a lot of doctor's visits, a lot of hospital emergency room visits. So it hasn't been really the best experience. But I'm growing every day, and I'm growing to love my baby, of course. Yeah. So now I'm just chilling. I have a doctor's appointment coming up with an ultrasound and blood work that I will film in a couple weeks. So, of course, I'll film before then, but it's in a couple weeks. And my due date is November 27th, 2018, which is cool because my birthday is November 21st. So, yeah, I'm living with my mom right now. Everything's cool. She's very supportive. She takes me where I need to be. I have a job. I work at Little Caesars. And yeah, right now I'm working on saving for a car, and then after a car, eventually I'll get an apartment for me and my baby. And that's the goals. The baby is healthy as far as I know, and just dealing with the growing pains and dealing with healing myself, and that's really it. So I hope you enjoy my story. I definitely will be filming everything from doctor's visits from now on, from doctor visits to how I feel, to the labor. Yeah, and I'm so sorry again that the lighting changed. The lighting keeps changing. The sun keeps going in and out of the clouds and stuff. And I have this divide in my window, which is not very appealing, but gonna make it work. And yeah, bye guys.